Hello everyone, my name is WolfangCerberus and welcome to my first ever pay-per-view prediction video for YouTube of Fastlane 2018. So I'm just going to be going over my predictions for the pay-per-view this coming Sunday and just get throw out there what I think will happen. It's my first time doing one of these videos, so it's a new concept I'm trying to do. So I'm going to be doing it at least once a month. And maybe later I'll do some reviews and stuff. But on to the card for this coming Sunday's pay-per-view. Okay, so Shinsuke and Rusev. Well, this is kind of a throwaway match for Shinsuke because he's the Royal Rumble winner for 2018, just a couple months ago. And he's just being in a throwaway match against Rusev just because he hurt Aiden English's throat. And Rusev's mad at him. And this is why they're fighting. Obviously, Shinsuke's going to win this one for Rusev Day. He's like the most over guy right now, but they're just not utilizing him the proper way that many people want him to. He's kind of getting that bad news Barrett treatment. And to the women's champion, Charlotte versus Ruby Riott. Well, let's just say that the women's division really hasn't been it's been pretty bad lately. Like, I don't think the writers know what to do with them, so they're just throwing these three women, pitting them against Charlotte over the past 3 weeks. And it's been, well, pretty abysmal for the most part. But obviously it's going to be Charlotte winning this one. That's what I think. Obviously the Riot Squad are going to try to interrupt somehow to help Charlotte, not Charlotte, but Ruby Riott win. So, yeah, it's going to be Charlotte, because everyone wants Asuka and Charlotte to face each other at WrestleMania this year. And there's no way that Ruby's going to win, otherwise that's not going to be a very good match for anyone to see, I think, anyway. For the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, it's going to be the Usos versus the New Day. Kind of surprised that the Bludgeon Brothers didn't really get in on this one, unless they changed the card before Sunday. Yeah, so I actually see the Usos carrying the championship belts into WrestleMania because they've been making a big deal about how Usos for the past 9 years have never been in WrestleMania at all, only on the pre-shows or just in the back eating catering, along with Kurt Hawkins, not Curtis Axel. I always get those two mixed up. And yeah, the New Day's had their time holding the belts. They've already broken the record for the most days holding the tag team champion, so it's the Usos' turn now until at least after Mania. The U.S. Championship, Bobby Roode versus Randy Orton. I'm also surprised that the make-believe modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal didn't also get in on this because he tried to pit a feud between Bobby and Randy Orton, all because of a make-believe top 10 list for SmackDown, which is just, and that's the only reason why this list was made, just to have a feud between those two and just trying to make each other jealous. It's like going back in 5th grade because I don't know. It's really childish, stupid stuff. The writers need to get on the ball with what they're trying to do in their writing. But with the U.S. Championship, I'm going to say Bobby Roode. I mean, unless Jinder interferes somehow, which I think is going to be the case because he's been part of the picture the whole time. And Randy Orton, he's been really boring as a babyface. He just needs to go back to being a heel. He's much better heel than he... Even Randy himself, he's tired of being babyface, so... And to the WWE Championship match, which is the six-pack challenge match between Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, John Cena, and the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, who's also the champion of the match. Yeah, I'm honestly getting tired of these like multi-man matches, because there's always just been so many lately, especially what's going to happen on Mania, so they need to calm down with that. But I believe that AJ's going to carry the belt through Mania and fight Shinsuke. And Shinsuke's going to fight him for the belt because that's everyone's dream match, including mine. I think people will riot if someone else wins besides AJ. And I know people are also rooting for Cena to win, but for Cena to win his 17th title, it should not be at Fastlane. It should either be at SummerSlam or at another WrestleMania. And I don't believe that John's gonna win because he keeps teasing about how he's gonna be facing that he challenged the Undertaker and that he made fun of Undertaker's bad hip, and that he has that he doesn't really have a road to WrestleMania, which I do think he'll be fighting Taker. But honestly, I don't know if Taker should be showing up because, well, I don't think he should because after last year's WrestleMania where he had the most perfect send-off for himself. I mean, is he really just gonna come back, face Cena at Mania and lose and just do the same thing again and say that he's gonna fight again? So it's like, see this one, Shirley. But unless they make it some kind of career versus career match, because Cena keeps talking about, he doesn't have a road to go to, because he's got such a busy schedule with he's also, doing movies as well, so it's hard to keep up at his age with wrestling and movies as well. But for some reason, I do think that Undertaker's going to make an appearance at Fastlane to start their feud with John Cena. But who knows what's going to happen. I just think that's what's going to be the case. I also do believe that this is where Sammy and Kevin finally break up their little, friendship. Because Sammy's been doing a great job playing his heel character. So he's been doing the best work for himself since Hell in a Cell last year. And I think that will also start their feud for possibly a Mania match. And with Dolph Ziggler, well, as much as I love Dolph, I really think he should have just gone back to the Indies, or at least go to Japan and join the Bullet Club. He's always been fun to watch, but who knows with his new 2-year contract that he signed. They could be doing something with him down the road. But with Baron Corbin, he's pretty much going to be the guy who gets pinned, I think. Because they really haven't done anything with him lately either. And, so I predict that AJ Styles is going to go over and go to Mania and face Shinsuke for the belt. And that will conclude my predictions for Fastlane 2018. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next month.